welcome to week 2. You're doing such a good job. I'm so glad you're still with me on this challenge. We're gonna go back to abs today. So let's start on our mat, lying on our back, and just rest yourself down here. Relax the shoulders. Take a minute to align your spine, finding neutral spine position. Knees are bent, feet flat on the floor. Good, just take a breath for a moment to center yourself. Nice big inhale and exhale. Good. From here, take one knee at a time up to tabletop position. The legs are gonna stay sit-bone distance apart. The collarbone is wide. From here, reach one foot down and out to tap the floor and bring it back up. Switching sides. And I really want you to try hard to keep neutral spine here, which means there's a little tiny bit of space between your lower back and the mat. So it's not flat, but it's also not arched like this, right? That's not good for your back. So keep that little tiny bit of space. It's actually harder that way. It's easier to flatten your back. So find neutral spine. And if you can't go all the way down with your foot, don't worry about it. Just take little baby steps. You'll get there eventually. After having a baby, this is hard for me. So go ahead and, adjust it. Make it work. Remember, I say this all the time, but it's not a competition, right? It's just working within our own body and adjusting as necessary. Let's do one more on each side. Good, and hug the knees in towards your chest. Good, coming back out, still in neutral spine. This time the legs are glued together. We're gonna lower both down and back up. Lower both down and back up. That same rule applies for the neutral spine. So it's a lot harder here. You may only get about this far before you lose neutral spine. I have to work hard and really concentrate in this one. You might even be able to see me shaking in the video. Woo! Work deeply within your own body. Remember, it's not flashy, it's deep work. One more time, ready? And hug the knees in towards your chest. From here, interlace your hands fully behind your head. Bring your elbows so they're in your peripheral vision. Knees to tabletop. Curl the head, neck, and chest up. And now externally rotate the legs so it kind of looks like this. Toes together, heels apart. And you're going to press the legs out and bend in. Out and bend in. So in Pilates, these legs are called frogs. And here we've turned it into an abdominal exercise by lifting the chest. Same rule applies here. You're keeping neutral spine, so your leg height will be determined by your strength. Every time the legs press out, pull the belly button down and in. One more time. And rest. Good. From here, legs come up to the ceiling. Maybe they can't get straight, so maybe they're bent. Maybe they're like mine and they're straight. Legs are together. Toes are touching. It looks like this. Everything's just together. From here, we're tick-tocking the legs. So we just go to one side and back to center. Again, the wider your arms, the more support you have. The more narrow your arms, the less support you have. But this is just called tick-tock for obvious reasons. Inhale and exhale. It's very much like supine spine twist that we did last week, but our legs are straight. Inhale and exhale. Really drive this exercise from the abdominals. Good, just one more to each side. And knees come in. Rock yourself up. We've got one more exercise. One more exercise with a couple variations. So bear with me. We're going to go on to our elbows, an elbow plank. Okay, so the same rule applies. Elbows directly under your shoulders and legs straight back behind you. So same rule as a straight arm plank, even though we're on our elbows. From here, lower the hips so they're in line with the body and hold here. Just breathe. Inhale and exhale. Try to lift up out of your shoulders here. Keep your pubic bone tipped towards your rib cage so your pelvis is tucked. Now lower the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway there. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower both knees. Sit yourself back into a rest. Good. One last exercise here. I just feel like finishing strong today. Hopefully you're with me. Straight arm plank. You with me? You got it in you? Okay. Arms straight, directly under your shoulders. Legs go back. Abdominals in. We're going to hold and breathe. Be sure to lower those hips so they're not up here. That's too easy. Lower those hips. Tip the pubic bone to protect your low back. Breathe. Think of beaming your chest forward between your arms. When things get hard, remember your breath. Return to your breath. 2 more breaths. And lowering yourself down. Awesome job today. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one.